The Mike Gertrude Foundation presents a film that may save your life.
John Lennon once said, "Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans." Well, the same can be said of cancer. One day, you're going about your business, living your life, and the next moment, everything changes.
Kids my age, I really don't think they care too much about it.
There's no point in going to the beach without going in the sun.
Thinking of getting melanoma just sort of passes over my head.
Sunblock doesn't really work for me, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah, I just really thought it was more in like the older generations, not really the younger ones.
Basically, it's like, oh, it's never gonna happen to me.
You don't even think about, the sun beating down on you when you're young. You're indestructible as a kid.
I didn't think skin cancer was a real cancer.
But when he said to me, "You have cancer," I thought that was it.
So it is a disease that affects younger people. It does affect people in the prime of their life.
Women between the ages of 25 and 30, the #1 cancer killer is melanoma. Guys, melanoma is the most common cancer between the ages of 20 and 29. Why don't we know that?
There are a few cancer sites that are becoming more common, and melanoma is one of them. Melanoma rates are going up in all age groups, the young, the old, and the people in between.
It does not discriminate. It affects Asians, it affects African Americans, it affects Caucasian Americans, and it affects Latino Americans.
When I saw my grandfather, he would have like a lot of big dots on his arm.
Having these scars is just kind of visibly, the world just sees that I paid for my mistakes.
In my case, I thought about leaving 2 kids without a father, and like I said, you think about it all the time. You think about dying.
If you have teachers and an education system that truly is interested in the long-term health and well-being of children, this is every bit as relevant as smoking and safe sex and all the things that they teach in school.
The education needs to start early. It's in our schools. It needs to be embedded in our curriculum. We need to be speaking out.
Dead wrong. It's only skin cancer. Coming spring 2009.
This doesn't need to happen to anyone, ever. This does not need to happen.